Hello and welcome. This is Maya Bringas here from Sanctuary of Wellness. Today I'm talking about taking your power back from mind chatter with self-kindness. Scientists have studied that we have about 60,000 to 90,000 thoughts per day. When we take notice of the thoughts, we can become aware that they are often the same or similar to the ones the day before. Perhaps you've noticed that? Some of the thoughts are helpful and nurturing and aligned to our magnificent, perfect eternal wholeness and the truth of who we are at the deepest level of our being. These thoughts help to support us on our path. Other thoughts may be based in separation consciousness and are not supportive, nurturing, nor aligned to the truth of who we are. And so if we choose to believe in these types of thoughts, they won't be helpful for us. The key is not about trying to eliminate any kinds of thoughts that may seem distressing or unhelpful. Thoughts will always be there, and they are not the issue. Let all thoughts be present. We are not the thoughts. What is important is how we view them and whether we choose to identify with them or not. When a thought that is unhelpful, based in separation consciousness, self-doubt, lack, limitation, unworthiness, blame, guilt, etc., arises, notice it from a place of curiosity. Just be aware of it. Refrain from judging it or labeling it as good or bad, right or wrong, etc., and simply be present with it. Allow the thought to be there without trying to eliminate it nor any feeling that may arise. So with any thought that surfaces that is not helpful, like I'm not good enough, I can't have what I want, they are bad people, or there's never enough, etc., you just observe it and might even think something like, oh, look at that. That's interesting that that is coming up. Such a thought can be an old program or pattern of thinking running in the mind. By pausing and stepping back with awareness and non-judgment, you may gain insight or have the realization of the root of where the pattern of thinking is coming from. It often can be something from long ago that is arising again to be looked at with love and compassion and be healed. So awareness and non-judgment of an unhelpful thought can shift the energy around it to self-empowerment. We take back our power by choosing not to buy into it nor identify with such a thought or stories. The practice is to be a loving and kind witness of what shows up in the mind, and to be gentle with ourselves with any thoughts that arise. Amongst all the thinking is the ever-present, quiet stillness of calm, which becomes more evident when we accept the present moment as it is and no longer resist any thoughts, feelings, or sensations. If any feelings or sensations arise that you find distressing, allow yourself to feel them with self-compassion and love. It is our judgment of our feelings and sensations that can keep us bound to them. Resisting, burying, or repressing any that are distressing does not get rid of them because they are trying to get our attention, as they need our gentle and loving care. When we give them our attention and feel our feelings with non-judgment and love, healing occurs. Living from a place of presence, self-kindness, and acceptance of all of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations helps the body stay relaxed. When we observe our thoughts and give ourselves the loving support we need moment to moment, the peaceful spaciousness around the thoughts and behind the mind chatter becomes more evident. It reminds us that all is well, that we are always taken care of, that we can relax and let go of any stress. This stillness, spaciousness, peace is the truth of what we are. It is our true self. It's our true nature. With full acceptance and non-judgment of what occurs in the present moment, a natural process of transformation happens on its own. Any pull into the thoughts or stories subsides. A deep sense of liberation can emerge. Distress dissolves into peace, and the past and future are released, along with any worries, doubts, guilt, blame, etc. The whole body relaxes too. It releases out of fight, flight, freeze, stress mode, and back to order, coherence, balance, and stability. I have found that when we develop the practice of staying as the awareness of the thoughts, rather than identifying as them, and viewing them with unconditional love and compassion, and accept their presence, we cultivate a deep level of self-kindness. I have experienced that an inner gentleness for the self blooms, which feels so liberating and blissful. It feels amazing to just be me and stay committed to living as the truth of what we are. There is greater flow, ease, and harmony. When we unconditionally love and appreciate ourselves and honor our true inherent magnificence, the old unhelpful thought and behavioral patterns fall away on their own. The feelings of peace, love, well-being, and alignment to our wholeness feel so good that we no longer choose to buy into any unhelpful patterns or stories, nor criticize ourselves anymore. We make the commitment to ourselves to choose self-kindness and love, to be the love that is our truth, the love that we always and forever are. And we can then also see through any illusions or drama in the outer world to the peace, stillness, spaciousness, magnificence, and love that is in all. As a closing note, just to mention that looking at our emotions, thoughts, and feelings and issues can be overwhelming or challenging, especially if there has been trauma or if one is experiencing psychological issues. Be sure to consult and get help if needed from a licensed professional or therapist. If you found this information helpful, I welcome you to click the like button and share it with those who you think could benefit from the content. Sharing is caring, and it helps to spread love across the planet. Be sure to also subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell so you get updates of new, inspirational, uplifting, and transformational content that is uploaded to this channel. And feel free to visit my website at www.sanctuaryofwellness.ca, where you'll find more transformational and empowering tools and details about my services and offerings to assist you on the path of living your magnificence. You can also subscribe to my e-newsletter and receive a free gift. I look forward to connecting with you. Have a beautiful day.